This is Harry. No, he's not a monkey. And no, he's not a big-ass squirrel either. Harry is a brushtail possum, and a young one, not more than 1 year old. Ah! You might recognize his distant relative, the North American opossum. Both are in fact marsupials. They do the whole baby thing differently than us placental animals and raise their young in a pouch, just like their cousins, the kangaroos, wombats, and koalas. Once the baby brushtail outgrows the pouch, it often hitches a ride on mama's back. #QDF. These crafty furballs are native to Australia, and they are the most widespread marsupial in the continent, with their fur color varying depending on their family tree and where in Oz they hang out, from urban grey to bush brown. Some possums even hit the genetic jackpot, being born completely golden. Is that a Pikachu?
Pikachu?
Harry has some mommy issues, however, and I don't blame him. His mom, rest her marsupial soul, ended up roadkill, and our little hero here was rescued from her pouch.
There's a joey in the pouch, still alive. Here he is.
Harry was brought to the Walkabout Park, a sanctuary for animals in need of a little extra love. And here he was hand-raised by Luke McCree, our resident animal whisperer.
You cute face. Whoop, mate.
Harry may look like an overgrown cuddly hamster, but don't be fooled. This marsupial is actually an expert in deception. With his big round eyes and bushy tail, as their name suggests, he's got everyone convinced he's just a cuddly little fuzzball. You see, brushtail possums use their charm to trick gullible humans into sharing their food. Aw, sure Harry, here you go. This works exceptionally well on Australian humanoids,
Mate!
who can't help but feed an adorable critter.
Try it with the sauce, bro. Trust me, you'll like it.
Hang on.
You look after your mates and your mates will always look after you.
Although hand-feeding wild possums is not recommended, they have razor-sharp claws and knife-like teeth. Sometimes I even wonder with Harry whether he's play-biting me or genuinely tasting me like I'm a potential snack. Hey! Now, despite being tree-dwelling nocturnal animals, brushtail possums face some serious challenges when they do have to come to the ground. I'm looking at you, domestic cats, dogs, and cars. So you might think that brushtail possums would be a beloved Australian icon. Well, no. They're often seen as pests.
Melbourne's in the grip of a possum plague.
It's barbecue night. We're talking burgers. Get out!
Over in New Zealand, brushtails were imported in the 1830s by some optimistic fur traders, aiming to kickstart a profitable fur trade industry. Today, they've exploded in numbers and turned into a dangerous invasive species, purging New Zealand's unique flightless birds. You see, these possums are like the Australian raccoons, thriving in human-altered habitats. And they're not picky eaters either, which is a polite way of saying that they'll stuff their face with anything they can get their paws on. Leaves, flowers, fruits, insects, and even bird eggs. They'll also raid your kitchen and treat your leftovers like a 5-star buffet.
Bro, you good?
Here's a question. Why do we tend to view resourceful, urban adaptable animals like rats, cockroaches, and pigeons as being nasty? Maybe it says something about us. Maybe they see us as being the dirty ones. After all, they were here first. Anyways, brushtail possums have a wide and peculiar range of vocalizations, from guttural grunts to ear-piercing screeches. Some are quite horrific. Nature's way of saying good luck sleeping tonight. And some sound like an old lady's wet fart. And this sounds like somebody's trumpeting with its fart. And this sounds like a donkey's fart. Okay, you get the point. Let's move on. You see this orange region on Harry's chest? Well, brushtails are very territorial. And they have a specialized scent gland that secretes a pungent and oily substance that stains their fur orange. They'll rub this gland on branches and tree trunks, giving off a distinctive odor. Thanks, Harry. You might think that these possums are just tree-hugging hippies, but in reality they are out there marking their territory, warning rival males to back off, and sending single ready-to-mingle messages to the lady possums. You see, Harry isn't like other brushtails, and you'll soon find out why. Brushtail possums can also do a cool little trick They can hang upside down by their prehensile tail, which is basically like an extra limb. I'd love to have me one of those. By hanging upside down, brushtail possums can enhance their cuteness factor,
He's hanging over my balcony.
duping us into giving up even more of the goods.
Hey, you want some fruit?
Remember I said Harry is a very special little brushtail? Well, his tail missed the memo on being fully prehensile. It's slightly deformed, courtesy to the same car that took his mom's life. His wonky tail means that he can't climb very well, and here you can even see that he got his tail stuck. Oh, be careful, be careful. And this is why he's here, living the good life at the Walkabout Park Sanctuary, where I'm currently volunteering. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And remember, it's our imperfections that make us truly special. Except if your voice sounds like a wet fart. That's just unfortunate.